Hello there, beautiful souls. Welcome to today's live, all about transforming your mindset and embracing positivity and protecting your energy. This topic is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm so excited to share this with you all today. So, um, if you're new to my channel, this broadcast is normally live on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. But I said last week in my live, that I have been having some things going on in my life and some exciting stuff going on. Life has been lifing and positivity, things have been going. And so some weeks during Wednesdays, I might have to pre record a live show. And then the weeks where I don't, I'll be live with you. So tonight is one of those nights I have to pre-record because I am taking care of a couple of things. Hopefully next week I might be live, but there's also a great possibility I might have to pre-record that as well. But you're getting quality information every single time. So if you're new to this broadcast, my name is Renika Hamilton. I'm your self-care guide, your guru, your cheerleader. I help people with understanding how to set their path for having self-care, self-love, and all types of happiness, like improvement in your life overall. And one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this topic today about protecting your energy is because I've been in a very good space lately to protect my energy. And I've had people come into my space and the energy was just off. Now that I have been doing this self practice, this self care and self love, I recognize it very earlier on so that I can protect my space and make sure that people that are invited into my space match the energy that I want to have around me. If you don't, and I have a choice where you don't have to be around my energy, I will make the decision to remove you from my space because it's really, really important to me during my journey to ensure that I stay at my happiest and my most elevated place to reach my highest self, the highest form of myself that I can get to. And I can only do that by maintaining my positivity and, just being happy as often as possible. This is something I teach my daughter as well. I know she struggles with it. I know a lot of teenagers struggle with it. I think growing up, this is why I struggle with it so much, is because you invite people to be in your energy and you just want to love on people so much, or you just like people for whatever reason, and they bring all that negativity into your life. And so you don't recognize it because you're so worried about making this connection with people, or you're so worried about maintaining a friendship or maintaining some type of relationship that you forget who you are, you forget what is important to you, you forget how to protect your space. So tonight is all about learning how to identify those opportunities where negativity is creeping in. How can you turn that negativity into some positivity spaces for you, and to just feel better overall about maintaining your happiness and maintaining your positivity. So, as I always say, grab your beverage, your favorite beverage. I got mine. Sit back, let's get cozy, and let's nourish our inner souls together. Okay? Oh, that was so good. Thanks. All right, so we're going to get into our topic for today. So, protecting your energy and maintaining a healthy mindset in the face of negativity can be a very uh, interesting challenge to do. What kind of strategies can you get to transform that negative experience into something positive and help you be resilient and maintain a positive outlook on life overall? First things first, you do have to recognize the sources of negativity. So, some of the sources of negativity in our lives can be, number one, involving toxic relationships or environments. If you're in an environment, you could be at work, you could be at home, you could be at school, you could be wherever it is, And everybody around you has this negative energy, and it's toxic. Everything that you say is like a debate. Everything that you do is like, why are you doing this? Like, those are areas and environments that you need to get out of. Now, I know sometimes people get excited about stuff like that, and they like the challenge and they like to be in those toxic relationships because, number one, it could be related to your trauma. It could be something that might have happened in childhood. You might have just grown up in a lot of toxic areas and environments. And so it kind of makes you feel comfortable. But if you want a happy life and you want to maintain a space where you're just doing things for yourself and growing and loving on yourself, you have to get out of those toxic relationships, and you have to recognize that they're not healthy for you. And you definitely need to figure a way out of getting out of those environments. It shouldn't be a comfortable place. If it is, no bad feelings if it is. But that's something you should recognize in yourself and start to work your way out of. The second source is negative self talk or beliefs. So I'm big into TikTok, as you all know, and I saw this one TikTok, and I was gonna do it, but I changed my mind because I felt like it's probably not as appropriate as I think it would be. But there's this movie, I think it's Notre Dame or the Quasimodo character. There's a song that that is that he sings to Quasimodo, and he pretty much he says, you know, I'm deformed, or you are deformed, you're ugly, and he repeats Quasimodo repeats it back like, yes, I am deformed and I am ugly, and I thought that was such a great way to demonstrate this topic right here: negative self talk or belief. You actually put it in your mind, whatever it is that you think about yourself, you put it in your mind, and your spirit, your body, everything about you repeats it. The things that you do on your daily basis, everything that you believe is translated into what you have going on outwardly. So when you talk negatively about yourself, then you're going to have those negative experiences around you. So I often talk about positive things in my life, things that I want to go well. I have to really be careful because sometimes if something has even happened that was negative, I have to figure out a way to tell the story or don't tell it at all because I don't want to speak negativity. I want to talk all positive things so that I can maintain that level of positivity every single day. Another source is having a lot of stress or being overwhelmed. Now, this is something that we all deal with every day. I can tell you that since I've been on this journey, my stress level and the anxiety that I get from stress has definitely improved. Now, I'm not going to say that there's nothing that bothers me anymore. Things still bother me. Yes, I still get overwhelmed. Yes, I'm still stressed over things, but I have these like ways that I can get myself through it, and ways that I can help decrease the anxiety and the way that I react to it. But if you haven't gotten to that space, sometimes your stress and you're being overwhelmed helps create that negative experience in your life. External influences such as social media, societal pressures, being aware of these sources definitely can help you take steps to protect your energy and maintain a healthy mindset. Those like social media, I often tend to like on TikTok, you know, it can be very, very negative. So I scroll past all the negativity. I go to all the positive things. I do things. I want to listen to things that are uplifting. I used to listen to the news all the time. I don't even put the news on the channel anymore. Sometimes I only know about stuff that happens because somebody put it on Facebook and I'm like, oh, wow. And then I might go research the story just to figure out what's going on, just to stay aware. But a lot of times I don't want to hear the doom and gloom. I want to be positive and have that positive energy in everything that I do. So, again, being aware of these sources can help you take the steps to protect your energy and maintain a healthy mindset. So, what kind of strategies can you implement to protect your energy? Well, I want to dive into some of these strategies that can help you turn your negativity into positivity. Number one, which is like I think this is probably like the number one thing you should do to have your self care journey when you're first starting, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries and establishing clear rules of engagement with you in your personal life and your professional life really protects you from toxic situations or relationships. You have to learn to say no and prioritize your well being. There has been times in my life where I have just not set those boundaries and people knew it. I don't know how they knew it, but they knew it. And they would come and give me their opinions unsolicited about anything. And a lot of times it was negative, like I did something wrong or something is wrong with me. Um, but I have been setting boundaries now. So you can't just come up and tell me something about myself unless I'm asking you for it. If it's not solicited, no, thank you. I'm not listening to you. I'm not going to take on um, information and take on negativity from you when my goal in my life that I own and that I'm, in control of. I'm the master of my life. So you should be the master of your life. Set those boundaries and make sure that you are protecting yourself from toxic relationships and situations. Another strategy, practicing self care. Engaging in activities that nurture your physical, emotional, and mental health can be very, very helpful, a very good strategy to helping you feel better and to maintain that positivity in your life. So, this includes things like exercise. So, when you go to exercise, it gives you that energy and it makes you feel good inside, and that can really help you mentally feel better. Meditation, of course, is one that I always talk about. Finding a new hobby or spending time with loved ones. Those are really good strategies for self care, making sure that you're just taking time out for yourself. Limit the exposure to the negativity. So if you already know that media, like social media, negative, like things on the news, are draining you and bringing you down, then take breaks away from it. Like choose to do things that are positive and that uplifts you and inspires you. Those things will help to get you in that space where you want to continue to practice feeling good and having that self-love and that self-care. And when people come around you and they're always negative, limit your space from being around them. Say, I can't be around you right now. I need a break. I'm not able to talk to you right now. I'm not able to be around you because you're impacting my energy. Another strategy, of course, is to cultivate gratitude. This is one of my favorite ones, as you all know. Focusing on the positive aspects of your life and being grateful and expressing your gratitude for the things that are going well in your life is a great way to shift your mindset from anything that's negative to all these things that are positive. Helps you see the good in challenging situations and challenging times. So just sitting there and just saying, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for all the things that are going on in my life, everything that's going on well. It can do wonders to shift your mind and your attitude. So, with those strategies, how does that help you turn that negative situation into something positive? So, here are some tips that can help you do just that. The first is reframe your perspective. So, if something negative happens to you, instead of dwelling on that negative situation, um, ask yourself, what can you learn from that situation and how can you grow? What was positive in that interaction, in that situation, that you can learn and you can gain from, that will help you be able to know how to spot it the next time and get yourself in a better place so that you can remain positive. The next thing I want to share is to seek support. Connect with friends, family, support groups who offer encouragement. And remember that. Make sure they are encouraging you. If you're around people, if you have friends and you have family who is just always negative with you, if you're one of those negative people and they're egging you on with they're like, yes, bring on the negativity. That's probably one of the first things you want to do is get away from that person for a little while and start to have that positive reinforcement and be around people that can give you positive reinforcement. Embrace challenges. View your challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than threats or obstacles that are in your way. There are always going to be situations because a lot of things outside of ourselves we can't really control. And so if you're not able to control them, you can expect that if you want to go in one direction, there could be an obstacle that gets in your way that will have you shift and have you change. So don't look at that as a bad thing. Look at that as okay, I have these different options and this is how I can get around this situation and still maintain whatever it is that I want to do. Another thing to do is to practice positive affirmations. This is one of those things that I do. I have positive affirmations all in my mirror every day that I wake up and I look at them. And I even cite some of them. I say them out loud. That will help you replace your negative thoughts with these words of positive affirmations. So if life doesn't look good right now, like if you don't have a lot of good things going on in your life right now and everything just around you seems to be crumbling, don't say that out loud. Just say, I'm so happy that my life is starting to turn around. I'm happy that I have everything that I need to be able to progress and to feel better about the places and the goals that I have and what I want to do with my life. As you start to say those things, you're going to see life just start to transform right there in front of your eyes. And the reason why things are not going the way that you are is because of whatever you're speaking out of your mouth every single day, the way that you're complaining, the way that you're talking to people about the situation. Try being a little bit more positive, and it's not going to be an overnight thing. This is something that you have to do positively all the time, like it's a constant thing. So start to make sure that you are speaking those positive affirmations, saying, calling your life the way you want it to be, and speaking that into existence, and you will start to see life just getting so much better for you. Now, I am not live right now as a reminder. This is pre recorded, but I definitely want to hear from you. I want you to share your experiences on how you have protected your energy and turned those negative situations into positivity. What strategies have really worked for you? How did you overcome those challenges and maintain your healthy mindset? I will be looking at these comments a little bit later and responding with any questions that you have or any comments that you have. I appreciate you in advance for paying attention and coming today to talk about this wonderful process. I want to thank you so very much for joining this session on protecting your energy and maintaining a healthy mindset. I hope that these strategies that we discussed today inspire you to transform negative situations into positivity and cultivate a more resilient and positive outlook in your life. If you found this session to be valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe so that you're always getting notifications of every time that I upload something to my YouTube or my Facebook and you're able to understand and get some insight into these self-care topics. I want you to always remember that you deserve the very best in life that you want. You deserve to feel your happiest inside and out. I thank you all so very much for joining again today. Take care of yourselves, stay happy, stay positive, and protect your energy. Thank you again for joining, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye.